Here's a team that did not have the night off tonight, but really probably earned it. They join us on the Oak Restaurant Hotline. It's Phillip Shadowens, the head coach of the Blackman Blaze. Big win tonight over Stewart's Creek. And Juwan Jennings had a big game for you, it sounded like, Coach Shad.
Yes, he did. Three touchdown passes. I haven't seen his stats, to be quite honest. We just got off the field because it was homecoming. And we took a lot of pictures and all those kind of things tonight. But he played the first. That was all in the first half. He didn't play a snap in the second half, and threw 3 touchdown passes. We had a couple of punt returns in the first half, and all in all, a great homecoming at Blackman High School.
All right, I have an unofficial running poll, year-to-year running poll. Are you one of those coaches that likes homecoming?
Don't bother me, to be honest with you. I think there's a ton of kids that former students there tonight, a lot of former football players, and I can't say that I'm in love with all the things that happen on Friday with parades we have here, and we have Calder Pro football games. We have all kinds of things going on. It makes for a long day, but I think it's great for our student body, and we got such a great student body and people who work here, our teachers and administration. So it's part of it, and I don't spend any time worrying about liking it or not liking it.
So it seems like your kids haven't had a problem with being distracted during homecoming?
No, they haven't. These last 3 weeks, we've had some games that kind of been runaways, and sometimes you worry about keeping them focused. We've had 3 games in a row, where our starters played for 2 quarters or a little bit over 2 quarters in one of those games, but. Our kids have been focused. We really talked about it a lot before practice yesterday with what I walked through, and I thought Wednesday was borderline focused. But our kids are trying to remain focused because they understand that we've got some tough games in the future, and we're trying to just focus on getting better every day. And I know that's cliche, but that's what we're really trying to focus on. Our kids have done a really good job, and tonight they came out and executed well, did what we're supposed to do against a team that's very young, and kind of. Obviously, you're playing freshmen and sophomores like Stewart's Creek, is in our league. It's going to be tough on you. But our kids came out and took care of business, and we played every kid on our roster tonight. Every kid got in the ball game, so it was a great night.
Coach, you get back at it next week against Independence, a team that's dropped a couple of games after starting off 3-0. Going to celebrate tonight, I'm sure, but get to work on those guys. What do you know about Independence and what they bring next week?
Well, we've seen them on video already, and matter of fact, we just got through meeting about them just a moment ago, and we'll start that as far as really breaking it down in the morning early. But obviously, have 3 big Division I commitments, 2 to Tennessee and 1 to Missouri. So you probably don't need to say anything else besides that. I mean, they got 3 kids who've already committed to SEC schools. So great team speed, skill positions are a strength. They have a safety that's a really good player. Obviously, they got Warden Kid and the kid and I can't remember the other kid's name now.
The Golden
from BA, and he's a commitment to Tennessee also that can fly. I've seen him in track. I coach track. I know how they can run. It's going to be a challenge for us, and obviously they've lost 2 games in a row. Last week they were the game of the week on CSS, I suppose, and lost in a thriller against Beach, and then tonight they got upset by Ravenwood, which so they'll be trying to right the ship next week. It'll be a challenge for our kids, and our kids know their kids through track. I mean, our skill players know their skill players, and our kids will be ready to play, I can assure you.
All right, I'd have zero doubts about that. Coach Shad, thank you for the time. Go enjoy the dance. Do you have to chaperone the dance?
No, but we quit doing a dance. We don't have that. I was really looking forward to dancing tonight, but we don't have a dance anymore. So I guess I can just go home.
I would pay money to see that, my friend.
You probably wouldn't pay too much.
I did.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, Phil.
No homecoming dance.
No homecoming dance.
That's different.
That is different.
Or maybe that's just different for me. I don't know.
It's been so long since I was in school. I couldn't even remember.
It's been a long time.
We didn't even have electricity back then.